Hello and welcome. This is the Dongfeng Forthing live broadcast.
Yeah, hello.
My name is Martin.
My name is Coco. Hello, nice to see you again.
Yes, if this is your first time viewing us, then welcome. But if you've seen some of our previous broadcasts, then welcome back. We have done a lot of broadcasts in the past.
Yep.
But this one in particular, I'm most excited about.
Me too.
And interested in.
Me too.
Yes. It's going to be a very interesting show. We've got so much to talk about, haven't we?
Yeah, Marty. So before our official live stream, I'd like to express our great attitudes to Alibaba sponsor, because Alibaba select us as their elite partner from the world and give us the chance for this live stream. Thank you for the support.
Okay, so thank you, Alibaba.
Yes.
Now today we're going to actually look at the production of some of our boutique cars, and this is the first time, or one of the first times this has been done in 2021.
Yes, yeah, we never do this before.
Yeah.
We've never done this before. But Martin, can I ask you questions?
Sure.
Yeah, so do you know what is our Dongfeng Forthing, the most popular, the most beautiful, and the most coolest car this year?
Good question. The most
Yeah, do you know
popular,
that?
the best looking, and the coolest.
Yes.
Well, I don't think it's 3 cars. I actually think it's just 1 car.
Okay, what is
It
it?
must be the T5 Evo.
Yes,
Is that right?
T5 Evo.
That's right.
So Martin, seems like you're very familiar with our products.
Oh yeah, well we talked about this in great detail
Yeah,
last
last time.
and that's when I fell in love with the T5 Evo.
Yeah, me too. I like that car a lot because we promote this car very good in China market, and right now we're able to make the export. Yeah, people like our cars. Oh, Martin, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I was just admiring this artwork over
Martin.
here. Can you see it? Every time I see these beautiful, sleek, streamlined lines, I just
Martin.
remember why I fell in
I
love
know you
with
like
this
the
bike.
car, right? You like the car.
It's like admiring a piece of art.
Yeah, I like it too. But we got lots of time today.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes,
right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Oh no! I know you like the car, me too. So we have a lot of audience like online waiting us to introduce the car.
Okay. So let's get back to business.
Yeah. Shall we go to the car introduce?
Okay. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay, so many people viewing today actually might already know a little bit about the T5 Evo.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
This beautiful piece of machinery we've got here. But today we're going to go into even more detail, and we're going to actually look at the conception of the car, from the component parts, putting them all together in the production line, looking at every stage, and really getting to know how this car's been made and put together, and the processes in place.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to see in this live stream from the birth of this car.
Yes.
Yeah, from the beginning, how this car made.
That's right. All the way to rolling off the production line to where you can drive it.
Yes.
And how it will be delivered. Now there are 4 main stages here that we're going to look into. The first one is what's known as stamping or punching. Now this is making the actual steel frame, the steel form of the car, and you see all of these smooth, streamlined shapes and really energetic forms of the car. We're going to see how that is made in the punching process. That's the first one.
Yes.
The second process, very important too, how to get all of these pieces together. Now that is the welding process, and it's a lot more complicated than you would think just by sticking pieces of metal together. The third process is, it again involves a lot of modern technology. This is the spraying process, so how to get the colors and the technology in the paint, the protective paint to protect the beautiful formwork here. And the fourth stage is what's known as the final assembly. That's where we get all of the bits and pieces together, the tires, the seats, everything inside, putting it all together into the final product to make what a car can be. You can drive it away straight off the assembly line. So talking about the punching, first of all, this is one of the most important initial stages.
Yes.
And you need a lot of force to punch these, because these are made of steel.
Yeah, you will see from the finished car, it is a beautiful, very beautiful car from the outside.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, it's not only about the shape design, but also about the shell, the stamping the steel.
That's right.
The accuracy is very important.
Well,
Yeah.
it's very important as well from the customer's point of view because
Yes.
it's one of the first things you see. You see the shape and the streamline of the car, the energetic look,
Yes.
and it's all achieved by that stamping process of the bodywork, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The steel quality is also important.
That's true.
Yes.
This is Chinese steel, so it's up to Chinese quality standards. So it's very strong, very tough. And when you've got a strong body, that also increases toughness, resilience, but it also makes the car safer.
Yeah.
So for the driver and the passengers inside, you've got a strong, robust body. It produces a very safe car.
Yeah.
But also a compact feel as well.
Yeah.
So if you're driving over rough and bumpy roads, it's not going to fall apart. It's not going to feel like it's loose or sagging. It's very tough, very resilient to those sorts of things.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, how is the steel quality and how much the down pressure of the steels. Yeah, but we're going to explore that in our factory. They will tell us.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
shall we go over to the factory now and have a little
Yeah.
learn more about the punching process?
Oh yeah, that's great too. Our colleague is there. They already stand by.
Okay, great.
Okay, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, thank you, Coco and Martin. So the position we are now in is the stamping workshop of Dongfeng Liuzhou Motor Company Limited. So today, both of us will bring you to show the factory exploration. Linda, can you have an introduction for the viewers?
Yes, this is the first step. Look like this, just like toilet paper, right?
Right.
But don't be fooled by his appearance.
Oh, I know, it is very hard, right?
Yes, its hardness can be compared with the toilet paper. And listen, oh, it hurts.
Wow. So how is the become the shape we want?
Yes, we just use that machine.
So it's in the little house, right?
Yes, in this little house, but it's very tall.
Yes, it's a high little house. So
Yes.
let's follow the camera and have a look.
Okay, see this axis. It's rolling and rolling, rolling and rolling.
Right, it is automatic and it is just like a curtain paper, right? A circle of curtain paper and what is just like a cutting paper and the cutting accuracy is particularly high. Before cutting, we need to smooth it out. So after cutting, the mold needs to be demagnetized, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This
And so, do you know the purpose of demagnetization? Okay,
don't know.
let me tell you. I just asked the worker in the factory. He tell me that the demagnetization is to laminate the debris attached to it. Oh look, what is that?
Oh, this is just the cutting machine, and it has the knife, and the knife can change the angles at any.
So there are different angles of light in there, right?
Yes,
Okay, so
you see the work very easily, but
right.
it must over our imagination.
It looks like very white, very high, right?
Yeah.
So do you know how many squares are there?
Maybe thousands.
Right. There are 20,000 tons of pressure.
Was so huge, and
Right.
if one person is
So-
under it, it will be.
So there is no any worker. You're right.
Yes.
All of these machines are automatic. And do you know all the machines in the factory was made in China?
Wow, it's
Right.
amazing.
Right, the technology is the leader in the world. And do you find that this is a very, very huge factory?
Wow. And our China's technology is the leader in the world right now.
So Linda, this is the material was replaced in there, right?
Yes, it has many different types.
So later there were some workers to replace them to the little house and to make it shape, right?
Yes.
So what is the next step?
Next step is the cleaning step.
Oh, why do we need to clean it?
Because the models need to and our stairs must be kept clear.
Oh, let me guess. It needs to clean the debris attached to it, right?
Yes, and in there you see that models.
Yes. Besides the road, there are placed many models. So let's have a look. So how many models are there?
I can't count it clearly.
Oh, let me tell you the accuracy. There are more than 300 models in the factory, and the worker just tell me there are totally 600 models to make a car, to make it shape.
Oh, so many. And the manager tell me these models will be demagnetized. Well, the manager, do you know why they will be magnetized?
I don't know. So can you tell me?
Because the machines, these models are attached many. Oh, look this.
So the automatic machine was
Just
replaced
changing the models.
Right, they are changed and replace the models. So how far they will change per model?
It's just 5 minutes.
So the factory is changing the model time by time, right?
Yes.
Wow.
When it's finished one shape, and it will be changed another model to shape another type of our car.
Oh wow, it's amazing. So now we have come to the cleaning house, right?
This is the cleaning house.
So let's follow the camera and have a look in the metal house.
Okay. You know, different like others, we use oil to clean it. And it is aimed to cool and lubricate the machine. This oil will be removed until the spraying process. And when these plates enter the stamping process, many coils on both sides will first magnetize. The plates in this way under the action of same sex repulsion. They will be enter the mechanical arms one by one.
So they will be coated coil frame, right?
Yes, and all the materials in this factory are worked orderly.
So what is the purpose to use the oil to cut in the material, to cut in the plate?
Yes, we use oil to clean.
Oh, right. And after cleaning, we fold it oil, right?
Yes.
So next step, let me guess, it must be stepping procedure, right?
This is our today's main character.
Yes, stepping procedure is our main purpose in today's exploration in the factory, right?
Yes.
So it is also in the metal house, but it is in the another side, right?
Yes. And you know this factory is 23,000 square meters.
Oh.
It's so big, but you can't see many people works in there.
Right. I hardly see any workers there. Let me guess. How many workers are there? 30?
No, that's too much. We just need 24 workers working
What?
there.
24?
Yes, and they totally work together in the inspecting line.
You must be kidding. Oh, it must automatically high automatic factory there, right?
Yes, it's a high automatic, and its machines are all made by our Chinese.
So all of this machine was made in China.
Yes, I feel very proud.
Yes, me too. So besides us, this is the metal house was cleaning, was stepping procedure, right?
Yes.
So let's have a look. The stepping,
Our main character today.
right? The stepping machine was stepping the cut pellet, right?
Yes. It works is stamping now. I think we will know after we walk through the inspection line.
All right. It is a whole and the complete streamline, right?
Yes, and these mechanical arms are waving.
Yes, the mechanical arms are so magic because I didn't see any workers there because it is completely automatic, right?
Yes, no, and the workers just need to control the machine.
Oh, it's so amazing. And I want to ask again, this was all made in China, right?
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, our Chinese technology is working out.
Yes, it's hard to imagine such a T5 Evo with such wonderful design. Looks like this at the beginning, right?
Yes, this is just the first step when we made our beautiful Evo.
Right, because we also have the following 3 steps in the later videos, right?
Yes.
Please look forward to it.
Yeah, next we will to visit the welding, painting, and final assembling factories.
So, hey look, what are the workers doing?
Oh, they are inspecting the car doors.
Okay, so let's have a look. Linda, I only see 6 or 7 workers there. Why so little?
Because this machine can do it itself.
Oh, I know. This is a complete streamline with the stepping procedure, right?
Yes, and if the workers just use their eyes to check these car doors. They are so familiar with this.
Right, and they are inspecting and cleaning them, right?
Yes.
Wow, so unbelievable. So all of the procedure are high automatic, right?
Yes, high automated.
Do you find throughout the workshop there is no imagined rule, but a sense of quiet and order? And besides, moreover, many operations was completed by the machine, right? So the workers only do some auxiliary work, and they will not be very noisy, right?
Yes, I think it's just like robots because they work the same work automated.
Right. In the factory, there are also many robots. We will have a look in the following video. Please look forward to it. And this is the situation of our stepping here. I believe you have more ideas. After all, this is the first large-scale factory exploration this year in China. So, of course, I also hope to show you the most complete process.
And you know, Mary, it's still summer in Liuzhou, so it's very hot in this factory. And there are just several fans without air conditioning. So I think it's very hard for the workers to work here.
So also because maybe we are too excited, right?
Yes, we are the first time come to here.
So please look forward to the following procedures. So see
See you later.
Thank you very much, Linda and Yuan.
Thank you, Linda. Yes.
Yeah, that was fascinating. Did you see the size of those machines? They were so big.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's very expensive equipment.
Yeah,
I heard from Linda that she said that one stepping machine that can give like 20,000 ton pressure, to punch the steel.
That's impressive. No
Yes.
wonder it can cut this steel like paper. That's what they said, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but even having such big, powerful machines, they can produce such accurate
Yes.
shapes and angles of steel as well. So that's what really
Yes.
surprised me
Yeah.
about that.
Yes, but most of the audience may don't know that actually the punch in this damping process is not the most high-tech process.
Oh? Really?
Yeah, the most high-tech process is behind.
Ah, right. I think I know what you mean. I mean, usually in these places you see loads of sparks flying
Yeah.
everywhere, and it's not very professional.
Yeah, that's we
yeah.
call just now you mentioned is welding structures process.
That's right.
Yes.
In fact, if you have a look at this,
Yeah.
we look inside the car here, we can see.
Oh,
You can see these
circle.
circles here. These are welding, spot welding. Now these are welding 2 parts of the door together, joining them together. Now, you'll notice that the welding traces are very neat and tidy. So this is very difficult to achieve by hand, actually. This is all done by artificial intelligence in the factory.
Yeah.
Now, this is an interesting point, actually. If you buy a second-hand version of this car,
Yes.
then, and you notice on the welding joints that they're maybe not very neat, maybe a bit bumpy, that suggests that it's been cut, re-welded by hand, which may suggest that the car itself has been in some sort of accident in the past. So if you're buying a second-hand version of the car, make sure to look out for that.
Oh, Martin, I admire so much. You know much more, much more knowledge about automobile, about cars.
That's okay.
Yeah, but I have a question for you.
Another question? Okay,
yes,
go on in.
let me give you another question. Do you know how many welding points for T5 EVO? You can guess.
Well, it's quite a big car. I think maybe 200, 250.
Oh, more than that. You underestimated. Yeah, it's much more than that. I remembered it's up to like more than 5,000 something. 5,000.
More than 5,000 welding points.
Yeah, you
on
cannot.
This car.
Yeah, you cannot see, right?
Well, you can't see any of them at all.
You
That's
cannot
so well
see by
hidden.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good indeed.
Yes. So you want to see our factory?
Yes, please. Yeah. Should we go and have a look at the welding process then?
Yeah, you can see that from our colleagues in the factories.
But before we go there, remember to mention about our special discount today.
Yeah. This is our main purpose here.
Yes.
Yeah. Our audience may notice. So our discount in hand here is 30%. Yeah. This is our special offer made in October for this live stream month for Alibaba support. Some of our stock cars in factory right now is on sale. The maximum discount is 30%.
Wow. So if you buy in October, you can get up to a 30% discount on certain stock cars.
Yes, but I'm not saying all of the cars.
Yeah, not all the cars, certain stock cars.
Yes, certain cars. So if you want to know the details, you can ask our online service.
Okay.
Yeah, they will give you details.
Great. So now let's go back to the factory and learn about the welding process.
Yeah, let's say hi to them.
Okay?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello everyone, welcome to our factory exploration site again. From this point of view, do we feel that we have come to the factory of a future world? Welcome to 2077. Just kidding.
Guys, we are just like my dream factory, and these are highly automotive.
So now let's focus on our welding line. Coco just mentioned that Steel will enter our welding line immediately after the stamping workshop, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is easy to understand that we need to weld the stamped body parts into a frame. Let's look together. After welding, you can basically see the model of a car.
And Mary, do you know how many welding points for a complete
So how many points?
frame?
How many points are there?
There are 5,700 welding points.
Wow, one car has 57,000 points?
Yes, but when we through the painting factory, we can't see these points.
It's amazing, right?
Yes, and it takes 50 minutes just to look at this monitor.
So we can see the situation beside the welding area, right?
Yes.
We can see that the mechanical arms are waiting.
Yeah, waiting for the detecting.
Okay.
Waiting for the welding.
Let's look forward to their working situation. Maybe
Yes.
we can see their situation next time or
Yes.
later, right?
I think they just have a break, a short break.
All right. So next, let's have we come to this position. Do you see the big house above? This is the most valuable bearing line in our factory.
Yes, and you know it will take 50 minutes for the first plate in steel to the final transportation out of the welding workshop. That is to say, each machine will weld 2 points per second.
Look, the mechanical arms are working. This is the laser welding area. After laser welding, the car body has high strength, high quality, and the flight and the surface very flat. So it improves the aesthetics.
And you can see this spark just like the firework.
So the mechanical arms are working day by day, right?
Yes.
And they just like very flexible and convenient. Our body, our human's arm can't
Compared to that.
right. So in this house, we can see what is it?
Oh,
That's our laser detection area. It is said that these two equipments are very expensive. Let's have a look together. The accessories produced in Germany cost 6 million yuan for one manipulator and 24 million yuan for 4 laser detection manipulators. This is really an investment regardless of cost, right?
well, that's so expensive. And I think many automobile factories in China can afford for this.
Right. We can see the technology and the machine of laser detection or laser welding is very professional, and they are all the leadership in our world, also in our country.
Yes, and in this detection room, the red light is always on, so it tells us all the parts in this pass this detection.
So Linda, I also see many little cars. What are they? Can you introduce for us?
Yeah, this is the Japanese automobile, and I think it's very cute. And
Right.
It works by the sensors. It can't move. It doesn't move now. If we have the chance, we could see them work, and they work slowly.
So they are all work automatically and with no workers, right?
Yes, and all these materials are just finished in a mental workshop we have just introduced right now.
So now we have come to the area is the material replaced from the stepping workshop, right?
Yes,
Right, so they are all the side plate and the base plate, right?
yes.
In our left hand, they are the side plates of a car.
And this core will be installed into the doors.
So the black one is the high intensity, right?
Yes.
And they will replace in the inside of the car.
Yes, and we can see the workers in there are just move this plastic plate.
So the worker just doing the auxiliary work, right?
Yes.
So I don't see many workers in there because the machine and the factory was high automatic, right?
Yeah, machines do all the works for our humans,
Look
for
there.
our workers.
The mechanical arms are doing the welding, right?
Yeah.
They are riding the side plate and the base plate into a full and complete model of a car.
Yeah, and after this workshop, we will see the basic car body for our T5 Evo.
So it is said that the welding is a very important tailor, and it means in industrial. Welding is very important process, means in industrial production, right? The quality of welding plays a very decisive role in the production quality of a car.
Yes.
So the workers are doing the auxiliary work, right? They are putting the material into a full
Into
model.
this machine, yes.
Therefore, why should we focus on the welding process here? Because when a car is delivered to consumers, the welding interface is invisible, right?
Yes.
Because before you're telling me, I don't know there are so many welding posts in one car.
Yes. And this is the protection point for our workers tourists to sit here, and they are ensured to protect our machines to work normally.
So the workers are the protectors, right?
Yes.
So,
Do you hear our machines singing?
right, it's amazing. Welding process is very important in automobile production process. These invisible processes actually invest a lot of money and technology, right?
Yes. And you know there are thousands of parts on our cars, and this welding workshop is very important for us.
So now let's take a shortcut to have a look of a full car.
Okay, please take care.
Be careful, please. So next time I want to see the car after welding. 你来说，你来说。So this is the
car body just finished in our produce line.
So can you make a short introduction for us?
Yes, and you can see the welding point in this car. There are countless. I have just said there are over 5,700 welding points. And the body in white beside me is the car that just come down from the welding line.
So I think it looks like very flat, right?
Yes.
And it won't hurt your hands.
Maybe they'll have some problems for this. And
so now I want to have a look of the workers, how they inspecting the car, right?
yes, and
So-
you can see there are many lights
So,
in this
why
line.
there are many lights here? I guess maybe the workers want to inspecting them carefully, right?
Yes, they can inspecting them clearly through this.
So we can have a look of the workers inspecting the. So we can see that after the laser detection and the laser welding, the car was after welding, and the workers are inspecting them.
Yes, and this is the last point for our welding workshop. And after this, our car body will be transported into the painting workshop.
So we can see that the workers are inspecting the door. The welding of the door position is also very important. So it is also inseparable from welding.
And all these are work orderly. And this car body is take the elevator to this.
So whether the welding is firm enough or not, and whether the design of the door is reasonable or not, it all affect the design of the door, right? The
Yes.
texture of the door. So looking at the welding points on our door, they are very secure.
Yes, and because of the development of technology, the welding point looks beautiful and beautiful.
So that's right. Now China's automobile manufacturing technology has gradually catch up with the level of the international, right?
Yes.
So it can't be true. It can't be wrong to choose made in China. Let's have a look again. After the final welding is completed, the frame will be directly hung on the automatic production line. And moreover, after hanging it from here, the whole car will not land again. It will be hung on the production line until the engine is installed and landed.
Yes, and this is for car doors, and this will installation the windows, and this will installation the wheels, and this is the back cones, and there will be installation of lights.
So this is a complete streamline of our welding, right?
Yes.
So now we are ready to go to the next broadcast venue.
Okay, don't move.
See you next time.
See you next.
Wow, welcome back. Thank you very much for showing us through the welding process there. That was really interesting, I thought. Because usually you see, as I said before, loads of sparks flying everywhere, but that seemed more controlled, more professional.
Yeah, right now is like environmental like production environment.
Right, okay. And I did really like the control of the arms. Did you see? It was like graceful. It was like a dance creating the car. It was really beautiful. I like that a lot.
Me too.
And actually, I wanted to talk about one of the things I really like about Chinese cars and Chinese car manufacturing is that recently it's been very low key, but there's a surprising amount of technology and design features goes into these cars that every time I learn about them, there's something new and really impressive.
Yeah, Martin, you're right. You know, there are lots of top-class brands invest in China to build up the automobile factories. And China producing automobiles for decades. And say our Chinese automobile companies, we have our own patent on technologies.
That's right.
Yeah.
Definitely becoming the world leaders in automobile technology.
Thank you, Martin. We're trying. Yeah, we're doing our best.
Yeah. Well, now I want to focus a little bit more on the on something other, than a different feature of the car. You know, there's a saying in Chinese, 人靠衣装.
Yeah.
Now that means that rough translations to English could be clothes make the man. So if you dress in a certain way, if you have a certain appearance in a certain way, then that really gets you a big boost ahead in perhaps getting what you want. And looking at these cars, I think they can rely on that too. The appearance of the T5 Evo, it's really cool. It's really attractive appearance.
Thank you, Martin.
Not just from the shapes, but from the color as well. And that's what we're going to be talking about next.
Yes.
That's the
you
painting
mean the
workshop.
Painting, yes.
The paint, the paint. So actually, when it comes to the paint production in the factory, it's very rare to see. The whole area is sealed off to prevent dust from getting into the production site. So it's actually very rare to see the production site of the paint workshop. So I'm very excited about this.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. You know, the day we select the color of this green, you see, it's very shining green here. The color looks very beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, the color looks very beautiful. You can see from the far distance, shining and bright.
Does, and not only does it look very good, but it's also got some really top technological strength behind this paint as well. It's made of what's known as 2K varnish.
High technology.
This is the same kind of thing that they spray on luxury cars as well. But in the process as well, it's very environmental. The VOC emissions, which are the emissions of chemicals that can go into the atmosphere and damage the environment, using these new standards, they're reduced by 65% in production of this car. It also has an increased aging resistance of 30%. It has an acid resistance of more than double previous old models. Also pollution and corrosion resistance, double previous models. And scratch resistant as well. So not only from the chemical environment, but from the physical environment as well. It has a 3 times greater scratch resistance compared to previous models. It really is a masterful Chinese project when it comes to painting.
Martin, I admire you so much because you remember so many like professional technologies.
And I didn't even mention the colors. Typically, like your old models have...
You have 7 colors, right?
7 colors, yeah. In the old models and different cars, you can have standard colors, blue, red, and so on. But the colors on these cars are really, we're going to show this more in detail later, are really magnificent.
Okay,
really
Martin,
glorious.
I'd like to cut in because Martin is so crazy about this car and he is very familiar with this car. He had lots of professional works. But a man always good at figures, good at technologies, but women are not. Maybe most of our audience don't understand about the professional words, but I'm glad to translate to say it. That means the painting, the technology of our painting is the very top technology in China market. There's not many automobile brands can do that.
That's right.
Yeah. It is one of the best one in the market choices.
So you've got the choice and variety of the different colors, but you've also got the high quality of the painting technology as well.
Yes.
So I want to find out more about this painting workshop.
Yeah, but Martin, that's your question. But my question is also, I can ask our audience. They can think about it also.
Okay.
You see, how this beautiful color can attach to our the cabin shell, because when the cabin coming out, it's like no color, right? Very ugly color, right?
Yeah.
But how it is attached the color on the body. So how many layers for the paint? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? So how many layers? How can do that?
Okay, that's a very good question. Should we find out?
Yeah, we will go to factory.
Okay,
Yeah, go to them.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to painting workshop. I'm Zhen.
I'm Guo Xue.
Now we are going into a time-space tunnel that transports us instantly into the workshop.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yes, actually this is a dust removal area. It can help us to blow away our dust on our body. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Wow, it's real a panel, right? Yes.
Yes.
And later we will feel
the wind will go out to blow us.
Blow our body, right?
Yes.
So where is the wind?
That's
Where is the wind? Wow, the wind is so strong, right? Yes.
So much wind. So cool.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go.
Finish let's go. Wow, it's so dark, right?
Yeah, it's so dusk. Yeah, well, it's so dark. Why it is so dark? Do you know?
Maybe it's just about the energy saving, right?
Yeah, yes, because now our nation advocate the energy saving, right? And this workshop is so large, and maybe the different parts need the different equipment and the conditions. So in this hole we need the light. Yeah.
I know.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's go through this dark tunnel. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I know the car frames is from the last.
The previous. Yes.
The previous, yes.
Yes. So let's come.
Just a welding workshop.
So let's climb the upstairs to have a look. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And it will hang on the ceiling, so we have to go up.
Be careful.
Okay. Oh, so many stairs.
Yes. So let's go this way.
Okay. We can
Then
see
we
there are
will-
so many machines.
Yeah, so
to
many
control
frames.
to control their way.
Okay, now we will
Now
go
we-
straight, right?
Yes, we have gone up.
Yeah, we will go straight and
Yes.
to see the cars.
Yes. I have seen the frame at there.
Yeah, so let's go.
Quickly.
Wow, look, this space is so flat.
Yes.
And we can see many machines moving around the hole.
Yes, they planned a way. They can afford that designed way.
Yes, okay.
Okay, now we are arrived this area. Here they will put the tour on their frames.
Yes, on the frames, and I see now we can see some workers assist the machines to adding some parts. Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe they called the workstation, right? They will add the workstation on the to
On
help.
the position.
Yes.
The position, and we can see there too that worker they use an equipment to
scan the code.
Yes.
Yes.
Scan his code.
Yes.
That code containing its own information.
Yes, and every car has an ID identification, right?
Yeah.
And later, after this work, and the workers can scan this code to check every information about this car, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go.
Let's go to the next step.
Yeah, okay. So
We can see there, there is a machine, she will go.
yes, these frames are moving, so
Yes.
we should take care.
Let it
Let it
go
move
before.
first.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
Okay, we can go.
Actually, we can see this workshop is so large, right?
Yes, and so what shape is it?
I think
Is it a U shape or S shape?
I think maybe S shape.
S shape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Wow, these cars are lifted on this moving machine,
Yes.
and this moving machine can help our people to move these frames into the next process, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are right.
Okay.
And now we are going to the water rinse process, right?
Oh, all right. Wow, these cars are carried out into the sinks.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And now I want to tell everyone that, can you guess what will the experience
These frames. Maybe I guess these cars or these frames of cars will be sent into different things to have the next step, right?
Yes. It feels like a hot spring for the frame, right?
Yes.
Because they will be soaked into the water.
Why they will be sent into the water sink?
Because in the process of stamping and welding, there are much dust and particles stay on the surface of
the frame, right?
Yes.
Right, yeah.
And in the process, we will water cleanse
to remove this dust, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we can see these cars will have the degreasing, right?
Yes. It is like washing dishes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And before we wash the dishes in the kitchen, and we need to add some detergent.
Yes,
on the
detergent.
surface, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And next we can go to.
Wow. Next step is the real degreasing, right? Yes. Later, maybe we can open the small window to let our audience to see what the process it is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
And we know the degreasing actually it will clean the oil film in the process of stamping and welding.
Yes.
Okay,
Now let's open the door to let us to see. Now we can feel that the temperature is a little higher than the air, right?
Yes.
And
its degree is about 50 to 55 degrees.
okay, now we close. We close the.
Celsius.
Yes. Okay, let's go on.
Let's go on.
And how long will this degreasing last for?
It takes about 160 seconds.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
after the degreasing, and the next step, what is the next step?
After the degreasing, they have about 2 or 3 water rinse.
Water rinse, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, just like we washing the dishes. So after we put the detergent on our dishes, yes, and we need the running water to wash it, right?
The particles and anything. Another step is the surface condition.
Yeah, the surface condition.
Step is after the water sinks.
Oh yeah.
Water rinse.
So the frames will be conducted with the, the surface condition, right? Yeah, the surface condition will be adjusted according to.
We are adjusting the microstructure of the body frame.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The
and made a foundation for the phosphate.
Oh yeah, phosphate.
Phosphate is also a very important step.
Oh yes, it's really important before the next step, right?
Yes.
And after the phosphating, and the frame will have or put on a oil film, right? Yes. So
oil film.
So how much micron of the film?
About 2 micron.
2 micron phosphate film. Yes. Okay. So next, let's turn right.
And after phosphating, we will do a very important step. That is the
electrophoresis. Yes, electrophoresis, right?
Yes. We can look at this.
Yeah, let's have a close look.
Yes, let's see. Do you know what is the microphoresis?
Maybe I know some of it. Now we can see the frame will be sent into this sink, and the sink, the sink is very green, right? And the flowing water will be running under the electrical field, right? Yes.
And there are many particles in the water. There is current in the water.
Yeah.
The electric unit will absorb the surface of the body frame.
Yes.
Yes.
Therefore, the frame will have a film of the electrophoresis, right?
Yes. And we can look at the final appearance of electrophoresis. Let's go on.
And I know that the temperature in this sink is about 28 to 32 degrees Celsius, right?
Yes. And the temperature, if the temperature is too low, and the chemical reaction could not be efficient.
Yes. So after the electrophoresis, what is the next step?
Next step, we will UF water rinse.
UF water rinse, right? Yes.
We will use a special agent to water rinse, to have a water rinse.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So how many times of water rinse do the cars need?
3 times.
3 times. So
yes.
Okay. So I believe after the 3 times of water rinse, and the car will be clearer than before.
Yes.
So next, what it is?
Next is gelatinize. It means the glue. Did you hear glue?
Glue?
Paste.
Yes, glue, right. Then glue? So you mean that the car needs some glues?
Yes, they need to make up some clearance before the plant. Between the plant.
Between the painting and the cars need some glues, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
and the glue.
So I think this process is very important. Without this glue, maybe this next step, the painting will be difficult to conduct.
Yeah, right. And I want to tell you Before the glue, we also has two processes.
What are they?
One of dry. You know dry.
Oh,
and,
dry.
180
Degrees Celsius,
to dry,
right?
to dry the frame.
Yes, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yes,
After the three water rinse, the frame needed the dry.
Yes, and after drying, we need to polish some particles
Oh,
to
yeah.
make the surface even.
Right.
Okay, now we are going up to the
Go up to have a
glue area.
yes. So be careful, right? Okay. Oh, this stairs is a little steep.
Slow,
Yeah.
vertical. And now we can
Now we can
the
see that some workers, right?
Yes.
The workers are using the glues to put the glues under.
Yes, they paste some glues, and they will use automatic machines to help them to paste them.
Yes.
Yes.
And in this part, we just see the workers to paste some glues under the bottom of the car, right? Yes.
Yes.
And later, maybe we can see the robotic arms to do it.
Yes, to help them. And what we see now is the glue of the chassis. And what about the body of the frame? They don't need the automatic machine. They just manual to paste the glue. Yes.
Well, let's have a close look.
Yes.
Now, what you can see is the robotic arms doing the pasting, right?
Yes, we can see there are several white glue on the frame, right?
Oh yes, the white glues.
Yes. And the automatic arm is very quick and practicing.
Yes.
This is our process of glue. Now the next step we will to the next step.
Okay.
Do you remember what is the next step?
Next step, maybe we will change our suit, right?
Yes, because we will going into the painting or spraying area.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's stop this step, right?
Yes.
Now.
So we need several minutes to
Put on
to wear the protective clothing. So
Okay.
Now we will transfer the live broadcast to Martin and Coco.
Okay.
Okay. See you.
See you later.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you,
Hello.
Guoxie and Shizhen.
Thank you, girls.
That was very interesting to learn about that. And did you notice how dark it was
Yeah.
in the painting part of the factory there?
Yeah, because you know why it's dark?
I think there are two reasons. One is because it's a fully automated process, so the people
you don't
there
need lights.
are very few. You don't need lights.
Yeah, you have automatic machines.
That's right. But also it's because of some environmental
Speaking
reason.
of that, yes, Martin, you are right, because right now we got new policies of new energy saving policies. So we are saving most of the unnecessary lights.
That's right, yeah. So the whole painting process, or a lot of the painting process, was automated, done by AI, which means it's very precise and very accurate, like a lot of these processes, actually.
Yeah, in our car workshops, all like that.
But I'm interested, actually, in having a look at all of that work and all of that technology, the outcome of it. What does it actually look like? Now,
This color, right?
yes, this beautiful color here we can see, just on the face of it is.
You want to
very
show us the
impressive.
difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I take my torch here and shine it on the car here like that, you can see it's like a very shiny, it's like lots of little diamonds in the paint. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the shining diamonds, small diamonds, right?
Yeah, very clear and also very vibrant, and it just radiates energy from the paint. Now, if you imagine what that would look like in the sun, it would be glorious and
Yes.
radiant, wouldn't it?
It will
Absolutely
be very
amazing.
bright. You want to check the ordinary paint?
Yes. So this is the new paint. This is the new paint technology,
For
2K.
Yeah.
So that's got the anti-aging, the corrosion resistance, as well as the scratch resistance. But in terms of the color and the magnificence of the color, that's there too. Now we're going to compare it with sort of what we call as a standard paint. If we have a look at this paint here,
Yeah.
if I take my torch and shine it onto the car here, you can see it's a lot more plain. It's not shiny. It's not like little diamonds in there. It's just a lot more ordinary. And what you may also be able to see on the camera here, I can see it very clearly, is that it's a lot easier to scratch this
Wow.
older model paint.
Yeah, just plain color.
Yeah, the plain color is a lot
Yeah.
easier to scratch, and it doesn't have the benefits of the new technology.
Yeah.
The new one, it's very scratch resistant, corrosion resistant. And I just
Yeah.
love the shine of those little diamonds. It's like pearl dust or something
Yeah.
mixed in with paint. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that means the standard paint, the standard paint process is also good. It's
Yes.
just because T5 EVO is special made.
that's
Yeah, for
right.
the paint.
Okay, so I think the two girls, I think they've changed their clothes and into their
Yeah.
clothes now, so we can get back to them.
Yeah, I got the single front and they finished dressed up and they're ready.
Okay.
So let's greet them.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back. Now we are going to enter this room, and before we entering this room, we need to do some preparations. The first step is we need to wear our protective clothing, right?
Yes.
And now we also to do some
Other preparation.
Yes.
Okay, so let me tell you. And look, there is the ruler, right? And everyone, we have a ruler. And now we need to rule the
dust.
arms and
Arms and the dust.
entire body to remove the dust, right?
Yes.
Okay, I help you back.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Haha. It's so cool. Interesting.
Yes, okay, and you help me?
Yes. Ah, comfortable.
Yes,
Right,
we come
okay, we finish
put it back. And the next step, we need to put on the button, put the hand on the button when the light becomes green.
Yes,
And we can
okay.
stop. Yes.
Yes.
This step helps
Once
us
again,
to
please.
remove the static electricity. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
that's
let's
right.
come in.
Let's come in.
Wow, we come here again.
Again, yes.
What will we do? We have the wind?
The strong wind.
Right, the strong wind, right. It's so cool.
Yes. And hot. I need this strong wind.
Yes, I need too.
We all need.
Okay, stop. Let's
Okay,
come
let's go.
in. Let's come in the real room.
Yes. Okay, now we are in the painting room.
Yes?
And the painting room can be divided into steps.
How many steps? How many?
Two steps.
Two steps.
Yes.
What are they?
They we can call it middle coat and color paint.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So what
and-
are their function? What are their function of the middle paint and colored paint?
Let me first tell you the middle coat. The middle coat means the base color.
Oh, the base. Oh, the base
yeah.
color. Yeah.
Base color.
Yeah. Before the color, the paint, every frame needs the base color.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And we can go.
we can go
forward to
go forward.
look at that
Yes.
from that window.
Well, let's stay here, right?
Yeah.
And
Look at.
give a close
See,
watching.
we can see that worker he wears a mask.
Yes,
Right?
they wear the masks, right? Yeah, there are so many
to protect
masks.
Them. Yes.
Yes.
Of course, the
And the
smell is
gloves,
not,
and they have the gloves. Wear the
Yes.
gloves.
Yes. And they are using equipment to spray
Spray in the middle
the middle coat.
paint. Yeah.
Yes. To inside the car because we can see this is automatic arm.
Yes. Now we can
automatic arm
stay here to
is,
have a look.
Yes.
Yes.
It is like a hand to screen the color, right?
Yes, and these automatic arms greatly save our manual power, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and because this colored paint maybe is poisonous to our body, so this automatic machine can protect our human. Yes.
And after the automatic arm screens the color, we also need manual to help us to spray because it cannot spray all of the frame of the car, right?
Yes, and now that
yes, this is our middle coat and
colored paint, yes,
right?
Yes, with the combination of the manual and automatic arms. Yes, we finished this process.
Yes.
And so let's go to the next step.
Yes.
So
we also have next step.
yes, and the next step.
The next step.
After the colored
Color
painting, every car has their final rear color, but they still need. But we customers cannot touch them directly.
Yes.
We need the last layer of painting. That is a transparent
paint, right?
painting, right? Yes.
What about the transparent paint?
The transparent paint has the special and advanced material that is 2K
painting.
Yes, 2K
yes.
painting. Yes.
Is it special? Why is it special?
It's very advanced among our country, China, and the transparent painting is acid resisting and alkali resisting.
That so good.
Yeah, this same film can protect the whole body away from the air and moisture.
Yes, I know. And I also see the appearance of the car frame after transparent painting. It's very beautiful more than before, right?
Yes, and if we people touch the frame, and we can feel very smooth.
Yes. Okay, that's all of our this painting room.
Yes.
And now we will go to the next step.
Yeah. Okay. As we come in.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will go to next.
Okay. Okay, let's go to the next step.
Yeah, now we need to go downstairs, right, to see the final process.
Okay.
The steps is so steep, and we should be careful, right?
Okay, yes, sure.
One step by one step.
Yes. Wow, we finally arrived at the last step, right?
Yes, we already finished this workshop.
Yes. This process is too long, right?
Yeah.
So long.
Okay, now we finally arrived our final steps. That is
inspection, right?
Yeah, inspection. So what kind of inspection do we need to check the car?
In this process, we need to inspect its appearance, including its colors, or if it is even and other things.
Yes.
If we find any problems, we will send it back to repair it.
Yes. If the workers check that there are some particles on the surface of the frame, they will be sent it back and do the further repair. Okay, that's all. Yes.
Yes, this is all of our introduction about the painting workshop. If you want to know more things, we can give you another introduction another time, right? Okay.
Yeah, yes, next time. I hope that we can see you in the future.
Yes.
Yes, in the near future.
Okay.
Okay.
See you.
So see you. See you next time.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you very much, Guo Xue and Shijin. That was very interesting as always.
Yeah, thank you girls for your introduction. We noticed that our factory have a very high requirements, strict requirements for the visitors to enter into the workshop.
That's right.
Yeah, you need to wear the dust-free clothes. You enter there, you need to get rid of all the dust. Then you can go into, and you cannot get close to the machines. Only can go through the narrow path.
That's right. I had no idea it was such a complicated and sensitive experience and process to go through.
Yeah.
But anyway, should we move on to the...
After the 3 process, we're going to enter into the final assemble process.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
the final assemble process, it means that we're going to assemble the engine, the chassis, the frame, and the seats, and all interior parts together into the car to make it on the road.
This is a part that's going to be very, very exciting. So we get all the component parts together, put them all together into the final product of the car that can be driven almost essentially from the production line.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So before we check in with the factories, we'd like to introduce our cars to our audience in advance.
Okay, should we go and have a look inside?
Yeah, Martin, I
Okay.
trust you. You know
Let's
more
go have a
than
look
me.
inside. So I'll take the driver's seat here. Okay.
I'm sitting here.
Yeah. So I tell you what, the first thing that really strikes you is the sense of quality in this car. It's really beautifully well made.
Yep.
The colors flow really well, and look at the quality of the seats, the leather, the stitching.
Yeah.
It's all really well made and really authentic and delicately made, articulately made.
Yeah, you also will see the big screen here. It designed the square type. It's very modern. It's not like ordinary one with the square one.
That's right, yeah. It's a very modern screen here, very quick as well, very responsive, super sensitive.
Yes.
So you don't have to press a button and then wait. It's very sensitive to the touch.
Yes.
And just look at this overall setup here. It feels very good quality. And the central console here. One of the key things we have here is storage spaces.
Yeah, let's see
We've
it.
got storage spaces here, storage spaces here, storage spaces here in the glove box, in the doors and beneath here as well. So no matter how many things you have, you'll always have space around to put them.
I see. But I find another thing. See lights here?
Oh, wow, look at those
very
lights.
beautiful, those lights, right? On and off, on and off. And this is a very smart design.
Yeah.
And you see, this is small box here. What is? You see? Yeah.
Now, this is a very interesting feature, this.
Yeah.
This was specifically added for mobile phones or cell phones.
Okay.
So you don't have to clip them onto the air conditioning like that and affect the battery of your phone from the heat. You can clip them onto this specially made platform here to hold your phone while you're using it to make guidance and so on. So that's really, really, really clever and really ergonomic and well designed for people.
Speaking of well designed, there's another very detailed, thoughtful design I think in my mind.
Ooh, tell me.
Yeah, I will tell you. Okay. So when I get in and get off the cars, and my calf always rub this door side here.
Oh yeah.
So always, get my pants dirty because of the car outside splashed by water and by dust.
Of course, yeah.
But with this car, we don't have these problems.
Okay.
I will show you, okay? So we get off the car here, you see? This is a rubber here. This you can see from our camera. There's a rubber part here. So the rubber here, the function is to cover this part, to keep it from the dust, keep it from the water.
Very good, very interesting.
Yeah, when I close the door, you can see that this whole part is already covered. So I don't need to worry about that, about being splashed by the dirt.
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Martin, you want to check the second row?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah. Wow. It's very big space.
Yes.
Yeah, very big space.
Now, I was just sat in the front before, so the driver's seat, and I adjusted the driver's seat to a comfortable position. Give me plenty of space. And just look at how much space I've got here. For my legs, there's so much. I can move back and forth and right and left.
Yeah.
So you've got so much space to move around in here. It's amazing.
Yeah, I can stretch my legs and stretch my hands freely. And you also, I'll have so much big space.
Yeah.
You're 1.8 meters.
1.8
You
meters
still
tall.
have so
I've still
high-
got so much space above.
Yeah.
So not only have we got a lot of space, but we've got a lot of great views out the windows. This panoramic sunroof. So we can.
Beautiful.
It's really comfortable and a luxurious space to be in. And storage space.
Yeah,
You mentioned
yes.
storage space.
Yeah.
In the back, it's the same. We've got so many storage spaces.
Yes,
We've got in the
here.
back here, down here, in the doors,
Yeah,
in the
there.
middle here. There's so many storage spaces. It's
And
wonderful.
here is also a small button. Oh, what's this?
Oh, yes, this. This
Yeah.
is very interesting. Push this, and you get a hook out there. Now, this would be excellent
Oh, yes.
for hanging a bag on. You could hang a garbage bin on there.
Yeah.
If you've got kids in the back, you could hang a bag.
Small legs, snacks.
Yeah, for snacks or
Yeah,
anything
a
like
tissue.
that. Tissues, perfect.
Yeah.
And that's just another
function.
example of how they've put in so
Yeah.
many examples of storage spaces
Yeah.
in this car.
I
Now,
like this.
when it comes to space, there's one very important place in a car, and that's the trunk. Yeah.
Okay,
Should we go have a look?
let's check out the trunk.
Okay, so when it comes to the trunk, it's very, very easy to open.
How to open?
All you do is just
Oh,
push lightly underneath there, and it opens automatically.
Automatically.
Yeah.
Wow, you see the space? It's so big.
Yeah, very ergonomic. And
You see that?
yeah, the first thing that strikes you when you look at the space is just the size of the space. And it's also very conveniently flat. Now, when it's flat, it means you can easily store square objects, for example, suitcases. And I think you could easily get 1, 2, 3, 4 suitcases in there, no problem. In terms of additional storage space, we've got storage space to the right here, extra space here, and to the left, if you need more space.
Wow.
And if we lift this up and have a look under here, we've got our spare tire underneath here, but also storage space, storage space, storage space all the way around, a big storage space in the middle.
Yeah.
No matter how many things you have, you're always going to have a space to store them in this car.
Yes, Martin. I think for this car we have two words for it. One is delicate, another one is practical.
That definitely practical.
Very useful.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Now,
Very
if you
useful.
want to close the trunk, it's
Yeah.
very easy again. Just push this button lightly. Again, automatic, and it
Close.
closes by itself.
And I like this car. Okay, we see a very beautiful car, and I think our colleagues in the factory for the final assemble process is already stand by. They're waiting.
Oh, right. Okay. So
Let's greet them?
let's greet our colleagues in the factory.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the assembly workshop. I'm Guo Xue.
I'm Xu Zhen.
Okay, now we are in the assembly workshop. Let's look at here.
Look at this.
Yes. Now we can see that this assembly workshop is very large, right? And it is
Yeah.
larger than the previous workshop. Yes.
Yes. Actually, before we can see, there is a large elevator. It will lift the car body. It is come from the painting workshop. It will transport the car body to the disc to transport this car body. Okay, let's go forward.
Okay, and this assembly workshop is for the assembly for so many kinds of cars. For example, this is for the assembly of EVO T5.
Yes, we can see many workers are working, and they are working continually to keep the operation.
Yes, and the workers may assembly some parts. For example, we can look here. They are check some small parts.
Yes, they are installed some small components.
Yeah. Let's go on.
Yes. And look at this way. Can you look at this
This-
black line?
Oh yes, and
Yeah.
black and yellow roots, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
These two yellow.
So
two-
can
two
we
yellow
work
lines
here?
is for us.
Uh-huh.
It's for us. We must work in this area.
Okay.
To keep our safety.
Safe. Yes, to keep the safety.
And about this black line, it is designed for guiding the transportation trolley.
Trolley, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This small transportation trolley help us to transport the material we need.
Yes. This kind of trolley can transport the materials specifically to some places.
Yes.
Yeah.
They also help to keep us our supply.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yes.
It can save the manual power. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And we can look at some these things. Do you know what's this?
Maybe they are some oil pumps, right?
Yes. Yes.
This oil will flow through the pumps.
Yes. It is a very important part in the car, right?
Yeah. And some workers are select some oil pumps from the frame.
Yes. Actually, there are so many things, and they are different.
Yes.
A little different before we come here, right?
Yeah. Wow. Look here. Oh, this place is lower than that one, right?
Yes.
And this lifter lifts the car from the bottom.
We will install it in the below of this car. Can you look at it? Okay, let's go
Okay, let's go
forward.
up.
There are so many
Yeah,
cars.
there are so many cars, and they are waiting for the assembly, right?
Yes. Okay, look at this one.
Yeah. What's this?
Wow, what's this? I guess it is a pillar to support
The breakers.
the whole car body.
The whole car body, and
yes.
here we can add the wheels on it. Right?
Yes. Let's come here. Look at this one.
Wow, it's so amazing! And
Yes.
look, what's this? This
This is a semi-automatic robot
arm, right?
Yes. We can see this one. This is instrument panel. Right? Okay. Come here. We must be cautious.
Instrument panel, right? Well, the instrument panel is so heavy, so can the workers to move the instrument panel to the car?
Yes, to help us to install in the body car.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this belongs to the semi-automation, right?
Yes. And now we will go the next step.
Okay. So
Okay. And
where will we go?
you can guess it.
And let's look at here. There are
Yes.
the rotating panels,
Yes.
and the car will
Will
drive.
be transported from that side. They have installed in that way, and they will installed transport from this way to another way. It is like a U shape, right?
Yeah, it's a U shape, and the car will be transported.
Yes. Wow, you can. It is rotating, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. And the car will be returned through 108 degrees, right?
Yeah.
To this part.
Yes. Okay, let's look at it.
Oh yes.
Okay.
What's this?
Is so
This
big
is
one.
this one.
This one is.
This
is,
one is the.
we can guess it. It is so large, right?
Yes, it's so
And
large.
it is a huge,
It's a
huge roof of the car, right?
Yeah, we put it inside of the car.
Yes, it is the interior side.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Wow, so many trolley cars help the workers to move the materials.
Yes, we can look at this car. We call it AGV. Do you know AGV?
AGV, this this is my first time to hear this name.
Yes.
So can you tell me? Can you
some details,
introduce?
right? Yes, it is for me, right? Just now we mentioned the AGV. The AGV is a driverless small machine. It will help us to keep the enough supply. Okay, let's look at this one.
Wow, they are the carpet, right?
Yeah.
They're the carpet.
It's made of cotton and will be
Cotton.
installed
At the bottom of the car.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
Our foot will touch it.
Oh yeah. It will make us feel more comfortable.
Yes. And they has another function is about sound insulation. Sound insulation.
Sound
Yeah,
insulation, right? Yeah. That means when we sit in the car, we will feel very quiet. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sure.
To avoid some noise.
Yes. Okay. This one we come to the.
Now we come to the
This is front cover
front cover.
to protect the front beam.
The front
anti yeah.
Yeah, front anti-collision
beam. Yeah.
beam. Okay, so where is the front anti-collision beam?
It is firstly it is in the front of the car and in the below of the front side. Yeah. And this one, we put look at
here,
this one. This is
the
glass.
Glass or
Yes.
is this
On the behind or
behind, front and the rear?
wind wheel the glass. Right?
Yes, they are the front and the rear
Windshield.
windshield. Yes.
And this one, we can look at this is there
There are so many machines or the robotic arms.
Yes, we can see that one. Their arm is the
This arm
spring is the glue.
Yes. So these glooms can help the cars to prevent some noise or to make the components more tight.
Yes, yes, you are right.
Right. Wow, this assembly line is so long.
Yes, and I have watched so many automatic or semi-automatic machines, right?
Yes.
It can help us to save or reduce manpower or time.
Yes, it improves our efficiency.
Yes.
Okay, now let's look at this part.
Yes, this part they will help us to transfer to another line.
Maybe here we will come to the next assembly line, means chassis.
Chassis? Yes, chassis.
Oh, now we will go to have a look at the chassis assembly line.
I have heard their workers that they have two lines about the chassis, right?
Oh yes, the chassis assembly line includes two parts, including the chassis assembly line A and the chassis line B, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so which one will we see first?
We see first at this way. Come here.
Oh, this way?
This way.
So this is the A line or B line?
I guess it is A line. You can look at this.
A line
label,
first,
yes.
right? Okay.
A line. From here, they will install the engine, transmission, and other small components about the chassis, right?
Yeah, chassis. So do you know what the chassis A-line includes?
No, can you tell me?
Okay, the chassis A-line includes the assembly, the power assembly, and the subframe assembly, and assembly fuel tank, and so on. So let's go on looking at it.
Okay, let's go. We can look at the whole line.
So what are they doing?
I see they are using a machine. Maybe we can call it a gun.
On
They are
a gun,
using-
and the
yeah,
gun will.
to spray something. Maybe some glue. Maybe glue.
With some glue, and I see that they use these gums to tighten some spare parts.
Yes.
Wow, so many trolley cars, right?
Okay. Let's go forward
go.
to look at the things.
Yes, and yes. Wow, they're
We
so
are
big.
seeing that there are also some automatic vehicles,
Yes.
some machines.
You know what's this?
Maybe transmission or engine.
Yes, this is a engine compartment. And
I know.
yes, the engine compartment is includes the engine and the gearbox.
Oh, yes.
And I heard this
See.
compartment is very famous.
Yes.
And
Which
they,
one? Maybe
yes.
which brand? Do you know?
Our T5 car uses the
T5 EVO, right?
T5 EVO uses the Mitsubishi engine and Aisin gearbox.
Ah.
It's very advantage.
Oh, yes. We can also show to look at this one. It can lift or down automatically. They are stop working, we can see.
Well, the workers are busier than
Yeah.
that one, right? And there are many machine arms to help them
Yes.
to check or add some small spare parts under the car,
Yeah.
under the chassis.
Oh, yes.
Wow, the chassis A-line is so long.
Yes, and I think there are so many components. Maybe too complicated for maybe for me it's too complicated to install it.
Yes. Okay, so
Okay.
let's make a turn
Yes.
around, right? Yes.
We now come to the chassis B line, right?
Yes, the chassis A-line have been finished.
Yes. Let's start this line. Okay, from these cars, we can know they have installed most of the components, right? Interior the car.
Yes, just
Inside
now
the car.
assembly A-line we have to add some outside parts, and the B-line maybe include the inside parts.
Yes, yes. We can see this machine. It is automatic.
Wow, it's so helpful.
Yeah, so and great. Wow, this I never seen these so many cars.
Oh yes.
New cars.
Yeah, the new cars.
and
And
this
I want
is-
to buy one of them.
Yes, I want and I first time look at the whole process of car manufacturing.
Yes. And now we already have seen the small shape of the car.
Small shape.
Yeah,
of
the
car.
small
yeah,
shape.
Yeah, yeah. Now we are at the tire assembly area.
Yes.
You can see.
Wow, these tires are so large, right?
Yes.
And what size of the tire?
As I know, our new car of T5 EVO, its tire is 19 inch, and it is larger than the normal car's tire.
Oh, so how about the ordinary tires?
The ordinary is about 16, 17, or 18
inches. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
But today the car is different. It is. I heard it's T5. So its tire is not that large.
Yes.
A little smaller than T5 EVO car.
Okay. And how can the workers to put the tires on the car?
Did you remember just now we saw an automatic machine, right?
Oh yes.
And they have five hands.
Five hands.
It will help us to install the whole wheel on the car.
On the frame, right?
Yes. It calls the 5-axle automatic machine.
Wow. So it really assists the people to finish this assembly line.
Yes, and help us to save many manpower and time.
So I guess in this assembly workshop, and we can assemble the cars as much as we can.
Yes. And now we are going to next part
Okay, so
of assembly.
just now we finished the chassis A and the chassis B.
Yes.
Right.
Can you can guess the next line? What is about the next line?
I guess just now we have finished the chassis assembly line. So here we almost finished.
We went to complete other components, right?
Other components?
Such as the chairs.
Oh.
We have not chairs, right?
Oh yes.
And the doors.
Yeah,
doors.
when the driver sits into the car, and if we don't have the windows or the chairs, then we can't drive the car.
Yes. So we have arrived at the. Wow. You can see there are so many chairs.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I remember that our car from our manufacturer T5 EVO, it's
How many chairs do we need? How many chairs?
Do we need how many chairs?
Yes, how many chairs?
We have about
1, 2, 3,
maybe
4.
5, right?
1, 2, 5,
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6.
6.
6 chairs.
Why is it 6?
Just now I saw 6 chairs inside of the car. So I guess it. Okay.
Yes. We can see this is a MPV car.
MPV cars.
Multi-purpose vehicle.
Okay.
Yes. It is longer than ordinary cars.
Oh yes. So let's look at the right. Let's look at the right.
The right way about the installation is
of the car windows.
Yes. Wow. I first time see a door of car. They install so many things.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We must finish the windows first, and then we can close the door. Right.
Yes. And in the door of the car, there are so many electric lines.
Oh
We
yeah.
have to insert electric lines.
Okay.
Okay. Now we are in the static inspection.
Yes, and
We are in static inspection.
Static inspection, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And some workers follow these inspection bills to make some checking.
Yes. In this inspection, we should inspect its appearance, interior trim, and clearance. Chassis.
Yes.
And there are so many, not so much workers to check a car.
Yeah, so let we say 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 4 workers are checking
Yes, we
in
can
one
see,
car.
There is a paper on their car. There are many information about these cars.
Yes.
Some details,
Yeah.
component details about components.
For
Yes.
example, such as the production code
Yes.
and the production numbers.
Yes.
And if
The workers will accord this paper to check their details.
yeah.
And this is about static inspection, and we also have dynamic inspection, right?
Yes, the dynamic inspection including other parts. For example, they will check the four-wheel
Yeah.
alignment and the light inspection, and they will check the speed of these wheels. Right.
Yes.
Okay. And so are we almost finished this line?
No. Let me tell you. We also have the last test. It's the ring test.
Oh, the
Did you
ring.
hear ring test before?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yes. Ring test will help us to check if the car is safe or
Or not is abnormal, right?
yes.
Yes, and the ring test will check the external air tightness and of the vehicle and the waterproof. If we find that this car is
Have some
have
small
some,
problems.
yes, some problems, this car will be transported to the assembly to have a further check immediately, right?
Yes.
Yes. If it is normal, we will drive the car to the displayed car area.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. And this we have finished our
The introduction for our assembly working shop. Right?
yes.
Okay.
And the other errors we cannot enter their working errors. So this is our whole introduction about this assembly.
Assembly working
assembly
shop.
workshop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So see you.
See you.
See you
Bye-bye.
next time. See you.
Hello, girls. Hello. Thank you for introducing us about the final assemble process. Through this show, we can see very clearly how this car finally assembled. Yeah.
That was amazing. I was so impressed. Did you see those intelligent carts that they had that went on the black and yellow lines on the ground?
Yeah, the small robot.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was like watching a factory from the future or something.
Yeah, our factory is automatic, workshop.
Really, really impressive. And I was glad to see everything come together and produce the final result. Very satisfying.
Yeah, so also today we'll say to have a very finished car is not easy job. It's a complicated process. Yeah, we give it today and let everybody to see the process.
That's right. Now, people who have been watching have sent in a couple of questions.
Oh.
Actually, Coco.
Okay.
And I've got a couple of questions I want to ask you.
Okay.
About these cars.
I'm ready,
the
yes.
first one. These cars are made in China and sold in China, but they're also exported all around the world. So what is the most popular country, or where's this car most popular outside of China?
Thank you for your question, Martin.
No
This
problem.
is a very good question because I plan to explain our purpose also for this live broadcast, because we right now recruit distributors from all over the world.
Ah,
Yeah, we recruit our distributors, but many, right, we export to many places in Africa, South America, and Asia countries. But I'd like to emphasize 2 places. One is European, and another for the Middle East countries.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we got their certificates of EEC type approval and GCC certificates.
So these are quality and safety certificates for Europe and Middle East.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that
good.
means we have that, so we were able to export it to this country.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Great. The second question is about delivery time. So if you were interested in purchasing one of these cars, roughly how long would it take to arrive?
Okay. So for this month in October, our factory prepared stocks for us. Totally brand new production car in factory that we're able to deliver within 10 days after down payment.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's very fast.
Yes. And also we got discount. We got discount.
That's right.
There's something that you want to ask me.
Yeah.
Yes. For T5 EVO, for this month, we have $1,000 US discount coupon.
Wow. For this
Yes.
month, $1,000 discount coupon.
Yes, this is a cooperation with Alibaba platform, and that means once you get a final price for T5 EVO in our online service, and then you can use this coupon.
That's amazing. $1,000.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Okay, so,
I think it's very good
yeah.
discount.
So
Yes.
you have to be quick to take advantage of this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can buy from our factory or online.
That's right. So
Yeah.
Coco, I'm very happy. I've learned
Me
so
too.
much about car production, especially about the T5 Evo. Seeing it from its component part, all put together, and seeing the outcome of the final product. It's so interesting.
Yeah,
And
me
I've got a
too.
new, every time I look at a T5 Evo now, I've got a new, deeper understanding and appreciation of the artistry and the technology in this car. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's not easy to build up a car, especially a very good quality, high-tech cars. So through our live stream, we already found out. I like that. I feel very happy about this.
Yeah, me too. So, no matter where you're watching from, if you're watching from home or from work, thank you very much for
Thank
joining us.
you.
And I hope you've enjoyed and learned a lot about the T5 Evo as well.
Yes.
And we'll see you in our next stream.
Yeah, our next stream is in October. We will inform you the time. Thank you for watching this time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.